Hello guys, welcome to the fiction series. Today we are gonna see, what if Naruto was raised by the third Hokage? If you want more awesome fan fiction like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, so without wasting any time, let's get into the video. The soft glow of the moon bathed the hidden leaf village in a gentle radiance, casting shadows along the narrow streets and rooftops. Sarutobi Hiruzen, the third Hokage, gazed out from his office window, his aged eyes reflecting both weariness and wisdom. The village slept peacefully, unaware of the change that would soon unfold. The soft cry echoed through the stillness of the night. The Hokage turned his attention to the source, a small bundle left on the doorstep of his residence. Hiruzen's eyes widened as he recognized a familiar symbol etched into the fabric, a leaf-shaped swirl. He opened the door, revealing a baby boy with tufts of blonde hair and vibrant blue eyes. What do we have here?" Hiruzen murmured to himself as he scooped the child into his arms. The baby fidgeted, tiny hands reaching out to grasp the Hokage's robe. The third Hokage cradled the child, contemplating the implications of this unexpected arrival. He sensed the chakra signature lingering on the baby, a residue of the Kyuubi's malevolence. It was Naruto, the vessel of the nine-tailed fox, a burden that would shape the child's destiny. Hiruzen knew the struggles that awaited Naruto, the scorn and isolation he would endure. The villagers, ignorant of the circumstances, would see only the demon fox within the boy. Yet, in that moment, holding the innocent child in his arms, the Hokage felt a surge of determination. He wouldn't let Naruto suffer the same fate as his parents. With a sigh, Hiruzen decided, "You shall be Naruto Sarutobi, and I will raise you as my own." The decision set in motion a new beginning for both the village and the child who now bore the Hokage's name. Years passed, and the bond between Hiruzen and Naruto deepened. The Hokage's residence became a haven for the young boy, a place where laughter replaced the cries that once echoed in the night. The village, however, remained oblivious to the true lineage of the Hokage's adopted son. On Naruto's 6th birthday, Hiruzen gathered the villagers in the central square for an announcement. Naruto stood beside the Hokage, clad in a miniature version of the village's standard attire. The crowd murmured in anticipation, wondering what could prompt such an event. "People of Konoha," Hiruzen's voice resonated across the square, "today, I introduce to you my adopted son, Naruto Sarutobi." Gasps of surprise and curiosity swept through the crowd. The Hokage continued, "He is a child of our village, and I have raised him as my own. Naruto, say hello to your fellow villagers." Naruto, a mixture of excitement and nervousness, waved awkwardly at the crowd. Whispers and murmurs intensified, but Hiruzen silenced them with a stern gaze. "I ask that you treat Naruto with the same respect and kindness you would offer any other child. He is not a symbol of the Kyuubi, he is a part of our community." The third Hokage's words carried weight, and the villagers, albeit skeptical, nodded in understanding. For the first time, Naruto felt a tentative embrace of acceptance. As Naruto entered the ninja academy, Hiruzen took a proactive role in his education. The Hokage personally instructed Naruto in the basics of chakra control, shuriken jutsu, and taijutsu. The other students observed in awe as Naruto, under the Hokage's guidance, exhibited a prowess that exceeded their expectations. The Hokage's office became a second home for Naruto, filled with the scent of ancient scrolls and the comforting presence of his adoptive father. Hiruzen's lessons extended beyond the realm of ninjutsu, he imparted the wisdom gained through decades of leadership. "Remember, Naruto," Hiruzen said one evening, as they sat amidst scrolls and dusty tomes, "true strength lies not just in power, but in understanding. A ninja must be adaptable, capable of discerning the heart beneath the mask." Naruto absorbed these lessons like a sponge, his eyes reflecting a mixture of curiosity and determination. The Hokage's guidance shaped not only his skills, but also his perspective on life. As the years passed, Naruto's classmates noticed the changes in him. The once isolated boy became a symbol of determination and camaraderie. Sakura, Sasuke, and others marveled at his growth, struggling to reconcile the Naruto they knew with the one who now stood before them. Sasuke, initially aloof and reserved, found in Naruto a rival who pushed him to new heights. Sakura admired Naruto's unwavering spirit, and their camaraderie blossomed into a friendship that transcended the boundaries of the academy. Hiruzen observed these developments with a sense of satisfaction. His decision to raise Naruto as his own had not only changed the boy's life, but also influenced the dynamics of the village itself. The day of the Chunin exams arrived, and Team 7, comprised of Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, entered the arena with a determination that mirrored their mentor's teachings. The third Hokage, watching from the stands, couldn't help but feel a swell of pride. Naruto faced challenges with a maturity that belied his age, a testament to the lessons instilled by Hiruzen. The Hokage's influence was evident in Naruto's strategic thinking and his ability to rally his team in the face of adversity. The village, once skeptical, now witnessed the transformation of Naruto Sarutobi from an outcast to a promising ninja. The cheers from the spectators echoed through the arena, a celebration of not just Naruto's accomplishments, but also the guiding hand of the Third Hokage. As Naruto's journey unfolded, the bond between him and Hiruzen remained unbroken. The Third Hokage's office became a place of reflection and guidance, a sanctuary where Naruto sought solace during moments of doubt. In quiet evenings, as the village slept beneath a blanket of stars, Hiruzen and Naruto discussed life, philosophy, and the responsibilities of a ninja. The Hokage shared stories of his own struggles and triumphs, instilling in Naruto the values of compassion, perseverance, and the indomitable will of fire. As Naruto's skills blossomed, so did his understanding of the world. The village that once viewed him with skepticism now recognized him as a symbol of hope. The Third Hokage's decision to raise Naruto had not only changed the boy's fate, but also reshaped the destiny of the Hidden Leaf Village. The tale of Naruto Sarutobi, a boy raised by the Third Hokage, had only just begun. Little did they know, the journey ahead would be filled with challenges that would test not only Naruto's abilities, but also the strength of the unique father-son bond that bound them together. The sun hung low in the sky, casting a warm glow over the Hidden Leaf Village. Team 7, led by their newly appointed sensei, Itachi Kakashi, gathered at the training ground. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura exchanged eager glances, each wondering what challenges awaited them under their enigmatic teacher. However, as Kakashi appeared before them, a familiar figure stood beside him, Hiruzen, the Third Hokage. Naruto's eyes widened in surprise, and a grin stretched across his face. The Hokage nodded approvingly, a silent acknowledgement of the trust he had placed in Kakashi to guide Team 7. Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi began, his lone visible eyes sharpening with intensity. Today marks the beginning of your journey as a team. I'll be your sensei, and I expect nothing but the best from each of you. Under Kakashi's tutelage, Team 7 underwent rigorous training that challenged their physical and mental limits. Kakashi's unorthodox teaching methods pushed them to the brink, but the Third Hokage's wisdom echoed in their ears, reminding them that true strength emerged from adversity. In the quiet moments between training sessions, Naruto found solace in the Hokage's office. The aged walls, lined with scrolls and relics, held a lifetime of memories and lessons. Hiruzen, his eyes reflecting the weight of experience, imparted knowledge that transcended the realm of ninjutsu. Naruto, the Third Hokage, spoke with a gentle yet firm tone. Strength is not just about mastering techniques. It's about understanding yourself and your comrades. A ninja's true power lies in the bonds forged through trust and loyalty. Naruto absorbed these words like a sponge, his determination strengthening with each passing day. He trained tirelessly, honing his skills and embracing the camaraderie of Team 7. Kakashi, recognizing Naruto's potential, pushed him to the forefront, fostering leadership qualities that would become crucial in the trials ahead. The Chunin exams, the next milestone in Team 7's journey, approached with a blend of excitement and trepidation. Kakashi, having seen the growth of his students, felt a sense of pride. Hiruzen, observing from the shadows, couldn't help but marvel at the resilience of the boy he had taken under his wing. As Team 7 faced the written portion of the exams, Naruto's determination shone brightly. The knowledge imparted by the Third Hokage became a weapon, and Naruto, with newfound confidence, navigated the complex questions with ease. His success inspired not just his teammates, but also the village at large. The preliminary rounds of the exams unfolded in a series of intense battles. Naruto faced formidable opponents, each test pushing him to the limit. Sasuke and Sakura, their loyalty unwavering, stood by his side, reinforcing the bonds of friendship that had become the cornerstone of their strength. In the stands, Hiruzen watched with a mixture of nostalgia and anticipation. Naruto's journey mirrored his own youth, filled with challenges that shaped his destiny. The Third Hokage, with a subtle nod of approval, acknowledged that Naruto had become a beacon of hope for the village. The Forest of Death, the ominous battleground for the Chunin exam second phase, greeted Team 7 with an air of foreboding. Kakashi, his eye scanning the dense foliage, led his students through the labyrinthine maze. The trials within the forest tested not only their combat prowess, but also their ability to navigate the complexities of teamwork. As night fell, a looming threat emerged: the Sound and Sand Ninja, orchestrators of a sinister plan that threatened the stability of the Hidden Leaf Village. Team 7, unbeknownst to the gravity of the situation, faced off against these formidable adversaries. Naruto, guided by the teachings of both Kakashi and Hiruzen, stood at the forefront. His newfound leadership skills shone through as he coordinated attacks, protected his teammates, and faced challenges with unwavering resolve. In the midst of battle, as the moon cast an ethereal glow over the chaos, Naruto glimpsed the masked figures of the Sound and Sand Ninja. The Third Hokage's words echoed in his mind: the village's safety rested not just on individual strength, but on the unity of its people. The battles within the Forest of Death became a crucible, forging Team 7 into a cohesive unit. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, each contributing their unique skills, overcame adversity with a synergy that left their adversaries in awe. Hiruzen, observing from a hidden vantage point, recognized the impact of his decision to raise Naruto. The boy, once burdened by the stigma of the Kyuubi, had become a beacon of hope, a symbol of resilience that transcended the shadows of his past. The final stage of the Chunin exams arrived, the one-on-one battles at the arena. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura faced opponents from various villages, each clash a testament to their growth. Kakashi, standing on the sidelines, observed with a sense of satisfaction. Naruto, in the midst of a heated battle, felt the weight of the village on his shoulders. The Third Hokage's teachings resonated within him, and as he faced his adversaries, he understood the importance of not just personal victory, but the triumph of the village as a whole. In a pivotal moment, as Naruto clashed with a skilled opponent, a surge of chakra resonated through the arena. The villagers, sensing the familiar presence, looked toward the Hokage's box. Hiruzen, his eyes filled with pride, nodded approvingly. "Naruto," he whispered to himself, "you are the embodiment of the village's spirit, the will of fire." The battles unfolded with intensity, and Team 7 emerged victorious, their triumph celebrated by the cheering crowd. The Third Hokage, knowing that this was just the beginning, observed with a sense of anticipation. The unique bond between Naruto and his mentor Kakashi, coupled with the guidance of the village's leader, set the stage for a future that held both promise and uncertainty. In the quiet aftermath of the Chunin exams, as the village basked in the glow of Team 7's success, Naruto found himself standing before the Hokage monument. The faces of the past leaders, etched into the stone, watched over the village with a timeless gaze. Hiruzen approached silently, his footsteps echoing in the stillness. Naruto turned to face him, a mixture of gratitude and determination in his eyes. "Hokage-sama," Naruto began, "I never thought I'd see the day when I'd stand here, not as an outcast, but as someone who's earned the village's respect." The Third Hokage smiled, placing a hand on Naruto's shoulder. "You've come a long way, Naruto. But remember, the journey is just beginning. The path of a ninja is fraught with challenges, but with the bonds you've forged and the lessons you've learned, I have no doubt that you'll navigate it with courage and wisdom." Naruto nodded, the weight of responsibility settling on his shoulders. The village, once skeptical, now looked to him as a symbol of hope. The Third Hokage's decision to raise him had not only changed Naruto's life, but it also influenced the destiny of the Hidden Leaf village. As they descended from the monument, the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows on the village below. The legacy of Hiruzen, the Third Hokage, lived on in the teachings imparted to Naruto, the boy who had once been an orphan, now standing tall as a beacon of inspiration for the generations to come. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Team 7's journey continued as they embarked on missions, faced new challenges, and deepened the bonds that had formed during the Chunin exams. Kakashi, their ever-watchful sensei, guided them through the intricacies of ninja life, while Hiruzen, the Third Hokage, remained a silent presence in the background, offering sage advice when needed. One sunny afternoon, Team 7 found themselves at the training grounds, honing their skills under Kakashi's watchful eye. Naruto's movements were fluid, his attacks precise, a testament to the training he had received from both his adoptive father and his sensei. Sasuke, too, moved with a grace that spoke of his Uchiha heritage, while Sakura's strength and medical ninjutsu grew with each passing day. In between training sessions, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura forged a friendship that transcended the battlefield. The bonds they had formed during the Chunin exams deepened, becoming a source of strength and support in the face of adversity. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the trio found themselves atop the Hokage monument. The village sprawled beneath them, its lights flickering like stars. Naruto's eyes glittered with a mixture of nostalgia and determination. "You know," Naruto said, breaking the silence, "I never thought I'd have friends like you guys. Back then, I was all alone, and now." Sasuke smirked, a rare display of emotion. "We're stuck with you, dope. Get used to it." Sakura giggled, the camaraderie evident in the air. "Yeah, Naruto. We're Team 7, and that means we stick together, no matter what." Naruto grinned, a warmth spreading through his chest. The village, once a place of loneliness and isolation, had become his home, and Team 7, his family. As the months passed, Team 7's skills flourished, and their teamwork reached new heights. Kakashi, pleased with their progress, decided to elevate their training. He introduced them to more advanced techniques, pushing the boundaries of their abilities. One day, Kakashi announced, "Today, we'll be working on team coordination. Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, each of you will play a crucial role in this exercise." The training ground transformed into a makeshift battlefield as the trio faced off against Kakashi. The sensei's formidable skills kept them on their toes, but Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura moved with a synchronicity that impressed even Kakashi. Hiruzen, watching from a distance, nodded approvingly. The bond between the three young ninja mirrored the unity of the village itself, a testament to the resilience and strength forged through shared experiences. As the training session concluded, Kakashi approached Team 7 with a rare smile. "You're improving rapidly. Your teamwork is exceptional." Naruto, catching his breath, grinned. "Well, that's what happens when you have the best sensei and teammates." The words hung in the air, a reflection of the trust and camaraderie that had become the cornerstone of Team 7's strength. The village faced a new threat, a rogue ninja with a vendetta against the Hidden Leaf. As tension gripped Konoha, Team 7 found themselves at the forefront of the mission to apprehend the assailant. The rogue ninja, skilled and relentless, proved to be a formidable adversary. Kakashi, leading the charge, coordinated Team 7's efforts with precision. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, drawing on the lessons of their training, faced the threat head-on. In the midst of battle, as jutsu clashed and the air crackled with tension, Naruto felt a surge of determination. The village that had once rejected him was now counting on him and his team to protect its safety. Sasuke, his Sharingan ablaze, launched into a series of rapid strikes, while Sakura, with a flash of green chakra, provided vital medical support. Naruto, channeling the teachings of both Kakashi and Hiruzen, orchestrated their attacks with strategic precision. The rogue ninja, recognizing the formidable force before him, faltered. The village's resilience, embodied in Team 7, proved to be an insurmountable obstacle. As the dust settled, the rogue ninja was apprehended and the village let out a collective sigh of relief. Team 7 stood triumphant, their victory not just a testament to their individual skills, but to the strength of the bonds they had forged. Hiruzen, watching from the shadows, nodded with satisfaction. The village was in good hands, and Team 7, with each mission, continued to embody the principles of unity and resilience. The seasons changed, and with them came the realization that the passage of time carried both growth and change. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura found themselves at a crossroads, standing on the precipice of a new chapter in their ninja lives. Hiruzen, recognizing the significance of this moment, called Team 7 to his office. The aged walls, lined with scrolls and the weight of history, bore witness to the evolving destinies of those who passed through. Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, the third Hokage began, his eyes reflecting the wisdom of years gone by. "You've grown into exceptional ninja. Your bonds are the foundation of your strength, and the village looks to you with hope for the future." The trio listened intently, understanding the weight of the Hokage's words. Their journey, once defined by personal struggles, had evolved into a collective story, one that resonated with the spirit of the Hidden Leaf. "As you move forward," Hiruzen continued, "remember the lessons you've learned, the friendships you've forged, and the responsibility you bear as protectors of this village. The path ahead may be challenging, but together, you can overcome any obstacle." Naruto, his determination unwavering, nodded. "We won't let you down, Hokage-sama." With a smile, Hiruzen extended his hand. "May the bonds of Team 7 continue to grow, and may you carry the will of fire in your hearts." The next chapter of Team 7's journey unfolded as they took on more challenging missions and faced adversaries that tested their resolve. Naruto, guided by the wisdom of both Kakashi and Hiruzen, embraced his role as a leader with humility and determination. Sasuke, driven by a thirst for strength, sought to unlock the potential within his Sharingan. Sakura, blossoming into a skilled medical ninja, balanced her duties with unwavering support for her teammates. Hiruzen, observing the trio's progress, found solace in the fact that the village's future was entrusted to a team forged by friendship and shaped by adversity. As the seasons turned and the village thrived under the watchful eyes of its protectors, the legacy of Team 7 became a beacon of inspiration for the generations that followed. The bonds of friendship that originated on the training grounds of the Hidden Leaf Village continued to shape the destiny of the ninja who called it home. The Hidden Leaf Village buzzed with anticipation as the announcement of the upcoming Chunin exams echoed through its bustling streets. Team 7, seasoned by numerous missions and tempered by the trials of their daily training, stood ready to take on the challenge that awaited them. Hiruzen, the third Hokage, summoned the team to his office to discuss the significance of the Chunin exams. The room, adorned with ancient scrolls and artifacts, felt charged with the weight of history. Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Hiruzen began, his eyes fixed on each of them in turn. "The Chunin exams are a rite of passage for every aspiring ninja. It is a test not just of individual strength but of teamwork, strategy, and the ability to navigate the complexities of the shinobi world." The Hokage's words hung in the air, and Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura exchanged determined glances. This was the next step in their journey, a chance to prove not only their individual prowess, but also the strength of their bonds as a team. As the preparations for the exams commenced, Team 7 found themselves among a sea of eager ninja from various villages. The atmosphere in the Hidden Leaf Arena crackled with tension and excitement. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, clad in their standard issue flak jackets, stood shoulder to shoulder, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Kakashi, their sensei, approached with a calm demeanor that belied the intensity of the upcoming trials. Remember, Team 7, this is an opportunity to showcase not just your skills, but the synergy you've developed as a team. Trust each other, and you'll emerge stronger, no matter the outcome. With those words echoing in their minds, Team 7 entered the arena, where the promise of the Chunin exams awaited. The written portion of the exams proved to be a formidable challenge. The questions ranged from tactical scenarios to theoretical knowledge of advanced jutsu. Naruto, once dismissed as an underachiever, surprised even himself with his adept responses. The wisdom imparted by both Kakashi and Hiruzen resonated in his understanding of the material. Sasuke, his Sharingan keenly observant, breezed through the written exam with a calm efficiency that garnered the attention of his peers. Sakura, drawing on her medical knowledge and strategic thinking, showcased a prowess that set her apart. As the written portion concluded, the arena transformed into a battlefield for the preliminary rounds. Team 7, alongside other hopefuls, faced off in one-on-one combat, their skills scrutinized by proctors and village officials. Naruto, in a display of newfound confidence, showcased his taijutsu skills and unorthodox ninjutsu techniques. The arena erupted in cheers as he advanced through the rounds, earning the respect of both friends and rivals. Sasuke, with the Sharingan ablaze, moved with a speed and precision that left his opponents in awe. The whispers in the crowd spoke of the Uchiha prodigy's undeniable potential. Sakura, in a match that demonstrated her medical ninjutsu and strategic thinking, emerged victorious. The crowd, once skeptical of her combat abilities, acknowledged her growth with nods of approval. Hiruzen, watching from the Hokage's box, couldn't help but feel a surge of pride. The trio he had raised and guided stood at the forefront of the exams, proving that the bonds forged in the crucible of teamwork were a force to be reckoned with. The team reconvened in the holding area, their eyes reflecting a mixture of determination and excitement. The final round of the Chunin exams loomed ahead, and Team 7, against all odds, found themselves at the epicenter of the village's attention. Kakashi, with a rare display of emotion, offered words of encouragement. "You've come a long way, Team 7. The village believes in you, and I believe in you. This is your chance to show everyone the strength of the bonds you've forged." The arena, now filled to capacity, buzzed with anticipation. The final round would be a series of team battles, each designed to test the competitors' ability to work together in the heat of combat. Team 7 faced formidable opponents, a trio of skilled ninja from the hidden sand village. The tension in the arena was palpable as the teams squared off, the crowd holding its breath in anticipation of the clash that would determine the victors. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura moved with a synchronicity that spoke of their shared experiences. The hidden sand ninja, recognizing the formidable force before them, launched into a coordinated assault. The arena became a canvas for the dance of chakra and combat, a spectacle that left the spectators in awe. In the midst of battle, Naruto's determination soared. He remembered the days of isolation, the whispers of disdain, and how far he had come since then. The lessons of Kakashi and Hiruzen fueled his resolve, and he fought not just for himself, but for the village that had become his home. Sasuke, his Sharingan ablaze, anticipated the movements of their adversaries with an uncanny precision. His strikes were calculated, each movement a testament to the mastery he had achieved under Kakashi's guidance. Sakura, with a blend of medical ninjutsu and tactical thinking, provided crucial support. Her skills, once overlooked, became the linchpin that held Team 7 together. The battle reached its climax as Team 7 executed a coordinated assault that left the hidden sand ninja incapacitated. The arena erupted in cheers as the proctors declared Team 7 the victors. Hiruzen, watching from the Hokage's box, felt a surge of pride. The bonds of friendship that he had witnessed growing within Team 7 had become a force that surpassed individual strength. As the village celebrated the success of Team 7, the trio found themselves standing atop the Hokage monument once again. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the Hidden Leaf village. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura exchanged exhausted yet satisfied smiles. The Chunin exams had not only tested their skills, but had reinforced the bonds that had become the foundation of their strength. "We did it, guys," Naruto exclaimed, a grin stretching across his face. Sasuke nodded, a rare acknowledgement of their collective achievement. "We make a pretty good team." Sakura, her eyes reflecting a blend of pride and gratitude, said, "I couldn't ask for better teammates." The village, once skeptical of the unconventional trio, now looked to Team 7 with admiration and respect. Hiruzen, watching from a distance, knew that the journey of his adoptive son and his teammates was far from over. The Chunin exams became a turning point in Team 7's journey. The trio, now officially recognized as Chunin, took on more challenging missions and faced adversaries that tested their resolve. Hiruzen, the third Hokage, continued to guide them with wisdom, knowing that the village's future was in capable hands. As the seasons turned and the village thrived under the watchful eyes of its protectors, the legacy of Team 7 became a symbol of inspiration for the generations that followed. The bonds forged in the crucible of the Chunin exams continued to shape the destiny of the ninja, who called the Hidden Leaf Village home. The tranquility of the Hidden Leaf Village was shattered by unsettling whispers that spread like wildfire. Rumors of a formidable organization, known as the Akatsuki, began to circulate among the ninja ranks. Hiruzen, the third Hokage, convened a meeting of the village's top officials to discuss the emerging threat. Team 7, having proven their mettle in the Chunin exams, found themselves at the forefront of the village's response. Kakashi, their ever-watchful sensei, addressed them with a gravity that hinted at the severity of the situation. Team 7, the Akatsuki, is not to be taken lightly. They are a group of rogue ninja with immense power and dangerous intentions. The village needs you now more than ever. The trio nodded solemnly, their determination unwavering. The lessons of their past, the bonds that had become their strength, fueled their resolve to protect the village. The Hokage, with a stern expression, added, "The Akatsuki seeks powerful individuals for some unknown purpose. Be vigilant and remember the importance of teamwork. The fate of the village rests on your shoulders." As Team 7 embarked on missions to gather intelligence on the Akatsuki, they encountered signs of the organization's presence in various regions. Mysterious disturbances and missing ninjas hinted at a force that operated in the shadows, leaving chaos in its wake. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, guided by the wisdom of Kakashi and the lessons of Hiruzen, approached each mission with caution. The threats they faced were unlike any they had encountered before, ninja with unique abilities and an enigmatic agenda. One evening, as the team gathered in the Hokage's office to report their findings, Hiruzen listened intently. The Akatsuki's motives remained shrouded in mystery, and the village braced itself for the storm that loomed on the horizon. It appears that the Akatsuki is gathering powerful individuals with unique abilities, likely for some nefarious purpose, Kakashi remarked, his eye narrowing with concern. Naruto clenched his fists, a surge of determination coursing through him. "We can't let them harm the village. We'll stop them, no matter what." Sasuke, his Sharingan ablaze with intensity, added, "We need to find out who's behind the Akatsuki and put an end to their plans." Hiruzen, his gaze fixed on the trio, nodded approvingly. "Your commitment to the village is commendable. But remember, the Akatsuki is not to be underestimated. Exercise caution and rely on each other." With a renewed sense of purpose, Team 7 continued their mission to uncover the mystery surrounding the Akatsuki. The Akatsuki's presence cast a looming shadow over the ninja world. The organization's members, each possessing unique and formidable abilities, proved to be a formidable adversary. The village leaders convened to share intelligence and devise a strategy to counter the emerging threat. As Team 7 delved deeper into the mystery surrounding the Akatsuki, they encountered a series of challenges that tested their skills and resolve. From cloak and dagger encounters with Akatsuki members to deciphering cryptic messages left behind, the trio navigated a web of intrigue that seemed to stretch across the entire shinobi world. One mission led them to a hidden village where the Akatsuki had left its mark. The devastation was evident, structures reduced to rubble, and the village's inhabitants gripped by fear. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, their eyes reflecting a mixture of anger and concern, vowed to uncover the truth behind the Akatsuki's actions. The Hokage, monitoring their progress from the shadows, recognized the toll the mission was taking on Team 7. The threat of the Akatsuki weighed heavily on their shoulders, and the village's fate rested in their hands. As Team 7 followed the trail of the Akatsuki, they encountered members of the organization in various skirmishes. Each confrontation revealed a piece of the puzzle, a glimpse into the Akatsuki's dark agenda. One day, in the heart of a dense forest, Team 7 confronted an Akatsuki duo, Madara and Sasori. The air crackled with tension as the two groups faced off, each member poised for battle. Madara, with explosive clay at his disposal, launched a series of attacks that tested the team's agility and reflexes. Sasori, a master puppeteer, manipulated his intricate creations with deadly precision. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura fought with a synchronicity that spoke of their bond. Kakashi, their sensei, moved with a calm efficiency, his Sharingan tracking the movements of their adversaries. As the battle unfolded, Naruto found himself face to face with Madara, the explosive expert. The ground trembled with the force of Madara's attacks, and Naruto, drawing on the lessons of his training, navigated the battlefield with a strategic precision that surprised even his teammates. Sasuke, in a fierce exchange of jutsu, faced off against Sasori. The puppeteer's creations proved to be formidable opponents, each imbued with a deadly arsenal of weaponry. Sasuke's Sharingan, however, allowed him to predict and counter the intricate maneuvers with a grace that left his adversaries bewildered. Sakura, her medical ninjutsu providing crucial support, guarded Kakashi's flank as he engaged in a strategic battle with the Akatsuki members. The forest became a battleground where the clash of jutsu echoed through the trees. In the final moments of the skirmish, Team 7 emerged victorious. The Akatsuki members, thwarted in their objectives, retreated into the shadows, leaving behind a trail of uncertainty. The Hokage, observing the aftermath of the battle, summoned Team 7 to his office. The atmosphere was heavy with the weight of the ongoing threat posed by the Akatsuki. "You faced the Akatsuki head-on and emerged victorious," Hiruzen remarked, his eyes reflecting a mixture of pride and concern. "But this is just the beginning. The village needs you more than ever." The Akatsuki's plans remain unclear, and their members are a force to be reckoned with. Naruto, his determination unyielding, nodded. "We won't rest until we uncover the truth and put an end to their threat." Sasuke, his eyes reflecting a steely resolve, added, "We need to be prepared for whatever they throw at us. We can't afford to let our guard down." Sakura, her gaze unwavering, affirmed, "The village is counting on us. We won't let them down." The Hokage, with a sense of reassurance, said, "Your commitment to the village is commendable. Continue your mission, gather intelligence, and be vigilant. The Akatsuki's true motives must be revealed and their threat eliminated." With a renewed sense of purpose, Team 7 set out on their next mission to unravel the mysteries of the Akatsuki and protect the village from the looming threat that hung over the shinobi world. The Akatsuki's influence continued to spread, casting a dark shadow over the world of ninja. Team 7, steadfast in their commitment to the village, encountered new challenges and adversaries as they pursued the elusive organization. The Hokage, Hiruzen, continued to guide them with wisdom, recognizing the importance of their journey in the face of the Akatsuki threat. The bonds that had been forged through trials and triumphs became the foundation of Team 7's strength. As the seasons turned and the village faced an uncertain future, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura pressed forward, their resolve unbroken. The Akatsuki, with its mysterious agenda, remained a formidable foe, but Team 7 stood as the village's last line of defense, a beacon of hope in the gathering storm. The pursuit of the Akatsuki led Team 7 deeper into the shadows of the shinobi world. Rumors and whispers surrounded the mysterious organization, and each encounter with its members only deepened the enigma. The village leaders, including the Third Hokage, recognized the urgency of unraveling the secrets the Akatsuki held. Team 7, armed with a resolve to protect the Hidden Leaf Village, found themselves in a small village on the outskirts of the Land of Fire. The air was thick with tension as the trio navigated the narrow streets, seeking information that might lead them to the heart of the Akatsuki's plans. As they gathered intel from the villagers, a sense of foreboding settled over the team. The Akatsuki's actions seemed to transcend mere chaos. They hinted at a hidden agenda that threatened not only the village, but the delicate balance of the entire ninja world. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, accompanied by Kakashi, convened in a small inn to discuss their findings. The flickering candlelight cast shadows on their faces as they delved into the mystery surrounding the Akatsuki. "The villagers are terrified," Sakura noted, her brow furrowed in concern. "They spoke of mysterious disappearances and strange occurrences. The Akatsuki seems to be weaving a web of fear." Kakashi, his gaze focused, added, "Their actions suggest a pattern, a method to their madness. We need to find the common thread that ties these seemingly random events together." Naruto, his fists clenched in determination, declared, "We won't let them harm innocent people. We'll get to the bottom of this and stop whatever they're planning." The Hokage, monitoring their progress from afar, acknowledged the weight of the task at hand. The Akatsuki's secrets remained elusive, shrouded in layers of deception and intrigue. The next mission led Team 7 to the borderlands, where the influence of the Akatsuki seemed to be spreading. Villages along the outskirts of the Land of Fire reported strange occurrences, and the trio, accompanied by Kakashi, ventured into the heart of the mystery. The landscape was eerie, with twisted trees casting long shadows and an unnatural stillness that hinted at the Akatsuki's presence. As Team 7 delved deeper into the heart of the borderlands, they encountered signs of a powerful jutsu at play, distorted chakra signatures and remnants of strange seals. Sasuke, his Sharingan activated, bepies the signs with a keen eye. This isn't just random chaos. It's a carefully orchestrated plan. The Akatsuki is using some kind of powerful jutsu to achieve their objectives. Kakashi, his own Sharingan narrowing with focus, concurred. Their methods are more than just brute force. We need to uncover the source of this jutsu and the purpose behind it. As they pressed forward, the team stumbled upon a hidden underground facility, a clandestine laboratory, where the Akatsuki conducted experiments shrouded in secrecy. The air inside was thick with the stench of malevolence. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura exchanged tense glances, their instincts on high alert. The laboratory held the key to understanding the Akatsuki's true motives, and Team 7 prepared to uncover the secrets concealed within its walls. The laboratory, hidden beneath layers of rock and earth, revealed a chilling tableau of the Akatsuki's experiments. Strange machinery hummed with unnatural energy, and sealed chambers contained captured individuals, their chakra suppressed and their eyes haunted by fear. As Team 7 explored the facility, they uncovered files detailing the Akatsuki's research. The organization sought to harness the power of tailed beasts, ancient creatures with immense chakra, for a mysterious project known as the Eclipse Plan. Naruto, reading the files with a mixture of anger and disbelief, clenched his fists. They're using these poor people to capture tailed beasts. We need to put an end to this. Sasuke, scanning the room with his Sharingan, added, the Eclipse Plan, it sounds like a grand design. We need to find out what it entails and how it threatens the village. Kakashi, his eye reflecting a grave understanding, said, the tailed beasts are powerful entities. If the Akatsuki succeeds in their plan, it could mean unimaginable destruction. We need to gather as much information as we can. As they delved deeper into the laboratory, Team 7 encountered Akatsuki members guarding the facility. A fierce battle ensued, each clash revealing more about the organization's formidable members and their unorthodox abilities. Naruto, channeling the strength of the 9 tails within him, unleashed a torrent of chakra that sent shockwaves through the battlefield. Sasuke, with the power of the Sharingan, countered the Akatsuki's techniques with a calculated precision. Sakura, her medical ninjutsu providing crucial support, protected her teammates from the onslaught. In the midst of battle, a figure emerged, a high-ranking member of the Akatsuki, identified as Pain. His eyes bore the Rinnegan, a legendary taijutsu that spoke of an unparalleled mastery over chakra. Pain, his voice cold and unwavering, spoke of the Akatsuki's vision for a world free of pain and conflict. His words carried a conviction that left Team 7 unsettled. As the battle reached its climax, Pain unleashed a devastating jutsu that forced Team 7 to retreat. The laboratory, now compromised, collapsed in on itself, leaving the mysteries of the Akatsuki's Eclipse Plan buried beneath the rubble. Back in the Hidden Leaf Village, Team 7 reported their findings to the Hokage. The revelations of the Akatsuki's experiments and their grand design sent shockwaves through the village leadership. Hiruzen, his brow furrowed with concern, said, the Akatsuki's Eclipse Plan poses a grave threat to the entire shinobi world. We must act swiftly to prevent their ambitions from coming to fruition. Kakashi, sharing the details of their encounter with Pain, added, Pain is a formidable opponent. His abilities go beyond anything we've encountered before. We need to find a way to counteract the Rinnegan. Naruto, his eyes reflecting a mixture of anger and determination, declared, we can't let the Akatsuki succeed. We'll find a way to stop them, no matter what. The Hokage, recognizing the urgency of the situation, said, the Akatsuki's true motives remain elusive, but we must gather our forces and prepare for the inevitable conflict. Team 7, your commitment to protecting the village is commendable. The fate of the Hidden Leaf rests on your shoulders. As Team 7 set out to gather allies and intelligence to counter the Akatsuki threat, the village braced itself for the storm that loomed on the horizon. The secrets unveiled in the hidden laboratory were but the tip of the iceberg, and the true nature of the Eclipse Plan remained a mystery that could reshape the destiny of the entire ninja world. The Hidden Leaf Village, shrouded in a palpable tension, stood on the brink of a conflict that could reshape the destiny of the entire shinobi world. The Akatsuki's Eclipse Plan, a dark design to harness the power of tailed beasts, cast a looming shadow over the village's future. Team 7, fueled by the bonds forged through trials and triumphs, found themselves at the forefront of the village's defense. The Hokage, Hiruzen, convened a meeting of the village's top officials to devise a strategy to counter the Akatsuki's threat. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, accompanied by Kakashi, entered the Hokage's office, where maps and scrolls spread across the table told the tale of the Akatsuki's movements. The atmosphere was heavy with the weight of the impending conflict. Hiruzen, his expression grave, addressed the team. The Akatsuki's Eclipse Plan poses a grave threat to the Hidden Leaf and the entire shinobi world. We must gather our forces and prepare for the inevitable confrontation. Sasuke, his eyes reflecting a steely resolve, said, we encountered Pain, a high-ranking member of the Akatsuki. His abilities go beyond anything we've faced before. Naruto, clenching his fists, added, we won't let them succeed. We'll find a way to stop the Akatsuki and protect the village. Hiruzen nodded, acknowledging the determination in their voices. The village believes in your strength and commitment. But remember, the Akatsuki is not to be underestimated. We need a plan that leverages the strengths of the Hidden Leaf. As the village mobilized its forces, Team 7 embarked on a mission to gather intelligence and allies. The Akatsuki's presence had been detected in various regions, and the trio, accompanied by Kakashi, set out to investigate the organization's movements. Their journey led them to the Land of Wind, where the Akatsuki's influence had been reported. The desert landscape, unforgiving and harsh, mirrored the challenges that lay ahead. Team 7, guided by the lessons of their past and the wisdom of their mentors, pressed forward with a sense of purpose. In the village of Sunagakure, they encountered Gaara, the Kazekage, who shared information about the Akatsuki's activities in the region. Gaara, once a Jinchuriki like Naruto, understood the gravity of the situation and pledged the support of the Sand Village in the upcoming conflict. "We cannot allow the Akatsuki to succeed in their plans," Gaara declared, his eyes reflecting a mixture of determination and understanding. "The fate of our villages is intertwined and we must stand united against this threat." Team 7, grateful for the support, continued their journey, gathering allies from various villages who recognized the importance of standing together in the face of the Akatsuki's menace. Back in the Hidden Leaf village, preparations for the impending conflict were in full swing. The village's shinobi, united by the common goal of protecting their home, underwent rigorous training and fortifications. The air buzzed with a sense of camaraderie as the collective will of fire burned bright. Hiruzen, standing atop the Hokage monument, observed the village below. The legacy of the will of fire, a belief in the strength of unity and the sacrifice for the greater good, had guided the Hidden Leaf through countless trials. Now, faced with the Akatsuki threat, the village drew on that legacy to prepare for the inevitable conflict. Team 7, having gathered allies and intelligence, returned to the village. The Hokage, acknowledging their efforts, said, "The Akatsuki's true motives remain elusive, but we cannot afford to wait. We must confront them before their eclipse plan reaches fruition." Naruto, his eyes reflecting a mixture of determination and concern, asked, "Do we have a plan, Hokage-sama?" Hiruzen nodded. "The Akatsuki is likely to make their move soon. Our best chance is to intercept them before they can gather the tailed beasts needed for their plan. Team 7, you will lead the vanguard." Sasuke, his eyes ablaze with the intensity of the Uchiha, accepted the responsibility. "We won't let the village down. We'll stop the Akatsuki, no matter what." The day of the confrontation arrived, and the Hidden Leaf village braced itself for the clash with the Akatsuki. The air was charged with tension as Team 7, accompanied by an alliance of shinobi from various villages, assembled at the village gates. Hiruzen, standing with the village leaders, addressed the gathered forces. "The Akatsuki threatens not just our village but the entire shinobi world. We stand united against this menace. The will of fire burns within each of you. Now, let it guide our actions." The village shinobi, their spirits fueled by the legacy of the will of fire, responded with a resounding cheer. Team 7, at the forefront of the alliance, felt the weight of their responsibilities but drew strength from the collective resolve around them. As they ventured into the wilderness, guided by intelligence gathered by the alliance, the Akatsuki's presence became palpable. The air crackled with the anticipation of conflict, and Team 7, accompanied by their allies, steeled themselves for the battle that lay ahead. The confrontation with the Akatsuki unfolded in a desolate valley, where the alliance of shinobi faced off against the formidable members of the rogue organization. The landscape became a battlefield, where jutsu clashed and the fate of the shinobi world hung in the balance. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, with Kakashi at their side, confronted the Akatsuki members with a determination born from the will of fire. The battle was fierce, each clash revealing the unique abilities of the Akatsuki and the strength of the alliance that opposed them. Pain, the enigmatic leader of the Akatsuki, emerged once again, his rinnegan ablaze with an otherworldly power. The valley echoed with his proclamation of the Akatsuki's vision for a world free of pain and conflict. As the battle reached its climax, Naruto, drawing on the power of the 9 tails within him, faced off against Pain in a clash of titans. The valley trembled with the force of their attacks, and Naruto, fueled by the bonds of friendship and the will of fire, unleashed a power that surpassed even his own expectations. Sasuke, his Sharingan blazing, engaged in a strategic battle with other high-ranking members of the Akatsuki. His movements were calculated, each strike aimed at dismantling the organization's formidable forces. Sakura, her medical ninjutsu providing crucial support, guarded her teammates and allies from the onslaught of the Akatsuki's attacks. The alliance of shinobi, united by the will of fire, pressed forward with a collective determination. As the dust settled and the echoes of battle faded, the Akatsuki members, warded in their objectives, retreated into the shadows. The alliance of shinobi stood victorious, their unity and the will of fire prevailing against the darkness that threatened the shinobi world. Back in the Hidden Leaf village, the triumphant alliance returned, their spirits high, but mindful of the challenges that lay ahead. The Hokage, Hiruzen, stood at the gates to welcome them back. "Their courage and determination have saved the village and the entire shinobi world," Hiruzen remarked, his eyes reflecting a mixture of pride and gratitude. "The will of fire burns bright within each of you." Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, exhausted but satisfied, exchanged glances. The bonds they had forged, the lessons they had learned, and the will of fire that guided them, had triumphed over the Akatsuki's menace. As the village celebrated the victory, Team 7, with their allies, stood atop the Hokage monument, overlooking the Hidden Leaf village. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the village that had weathered yet another storm. "We did it," Naruto exclaimed, a grin stretching across his face. Sasuke, acknowledging their collective achievement, nodded. "Our strength comes from our unity. The will of fire is what makes us strong. Sakura, her gaze reflecting a blend of pride and gratitude, said, "We faced the Akatsuki together, and we emerged victorious. The village is safe because of us." Hiruzen, watching from a distance, felt a sense of reassurance. The legacy of the will of fire had guided the village through countless trials, and the bonds forged by Team 7 had become a testament to the strength that unity brought. As the seasons turned and the Hidden Leaf village thrived under the watchful eyes of its protectors, the legacy of Team 7 and the will of fire became a symbol of inspiration for the generations that followed. The bonds forged through trials and triumphs, the lessons imparted by mentors, and the unwavering resolve to protect the village became the foundation of a legacy that endured through time. The Akatsuki threat had been thwarted, but the journey of Team 7 was far from over. New challenges awaited, and the village looked to its protectors with admiration and respect. The will of fire, a flame that burned bright within the hearts of its shinobi, continued to guide the Hidden Leaf village toward a future filled with hope and unity. The Hidden Leaf village basked in the glow of victory, the echoes of the battle against the Akatsuki still resonating through its bustling streets. Team 7, the heroes who had stood at the forefront of the conflict, found themselves at a crossroads in their journey. Hiruzen, the third Hokage, summoned Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura to his office. The room, adorned with scrolls and artifacts, felt charged with the weight of history, the legacy of the village, and the trials that had shaped its destiny. The Hokage, his eyes reflecting a blend of wisdom and weariness, addressed the trio. "You have faced formidable challenges and emerged victorious. The village owes you a debt of gratitude." Naruto, his trademark grin on full display, responded, "We did it together, sensei. The village is our home, and we'll always protect it." Sasuke, his Uchiha stoicism intact, added, "The Akatsuki threat is over, but our journey isn't. We need to remain vigilant." Sakura, her gaze unwavering, said, "We'll face whatever comes our way, Hokage-sama. The village is our responsibility." Hiruzen, with a sense of pride, nodded. "Your commitment to the village is commendable. However, there is another matter we must discuss." The trio exchanged curious glances as the Hokage continued, "The legacy of the village is passed down through its leaders and protectors. You, Team 7, are the embodiment of that legacy. But there is more to it, a legacy that goes beyond duty and missions." Hiruzen gestured toward the Hokage monument, where the faces of his predecessors looked down upon the room. "Each Hokage has left a legacy, a set of principles and values that guide the village. It is time for you to understand the importance of the legacy you carry." In the days that followed, Team 7 delved into the history of the Hidden Leaf village and the legacies left behind by its previous leaders. They explored the archives, studied the deeds of the Hokage, and immersed themselves in the rich tapestry of the village's past. As they navigated the corridors of the village's history, they discovered the principles that had shaped the will of fire, the unwavering belief in protecting the village, the sacrifice for the greater good, and the bonds of camaraderie that transcended individual strength. Hiruzen, observing their journey, provided guidance and insights. The legacy of the Hokage is not just about power or authority. It's about the will to protect, to inspire, and to ensure that the village thrives for generations to come. One day, atop the Hokage monument, Hiruzen gathered Team 7 to impart a lesson that went beyond the physical and tactical aspects of being a ninja. The legacy you carry is not just a set of rules or traditions. It's a living, breathing force, the will of fire, Hiruzen began, his gaze fixed on the village below. The will of fire is the belief that drives us to protect the village at any cost. It's the flame that burns bright within the heart of every shinobi in the Hidden Leaf. It's a legacy of unity, sacrifice, and the unwavering commitment to a future filled with hope. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura listened intently, their eyes reflecting a newfound understanding. Hiruzen continued, "As the protectors of the village, you carry this legacy forward. It's not just about the missions you undertake or the battles you face. It's about the impact you leave on the generations that follow." In the following weeks, Team 7 embraced the lessons of the will of fire. They took on missions not just as a duty, but as a responsibility to protect the village's legacy. The bonds they had forged became a testament to the strength that unity brought, and the village looked to them with admiration and trust. The Hidden Leaf village prospered under the watchful eyes of its protectors. The legacy of Team 7, intertwined with the will of fire, became a beacon of inspiration for the generations that followed. The trio continued to face challenges and adversaries, each encounter a testament to the principles that guided them. Hiruzen, observing from the shadows, felt a sense of reassurance. The will of fire burned bright within the hearts of Team 7, and the legacy of the Hidden Leaf village endured through time. One day, as the sun dipped below the horizon and cast a warm glow over the village, Team 7 gathered atop the Hokage monument. The faces of their predecessors looked down upon them, a reminder of the enduring legacy they carried. Naruto, his eyes reflecting a mixture of determination and gratitude, spoke, "We've come a long way, from being outcasts to the protectors of the village. The legacy we carry is not just a burden, it's an honor. Sasuke, his gaze fixed on the village below, added, the will of fire is not just a concept. It's a living force that guides us. We'll ensure that the flame continues to burn bright. Sakura, her voice filled with conviction, affirmed, the village is our home, and its legacy is our responsibility. We'll protect it, just like those who came before us. As they stood together, overlooking the Hidden Leaf village, a sense of continuity and purpose filled the air. The legacy of Team 7, intertwined with the will of fire, became a story of triumph over adversity and a testament to the enduring spirit of the shinobi. Hiruzen, his presence unseen, watched with a sense of fulfillment. The legacy of the Hidden Leaf village, carried forward by its protectors, continued to shape the destiny of the ninja world. The will of fire, a flame that had burned for generations, illuminated the path for those who would follow in the footsteps of Team 7. Time passed, and the Hidden Leaf village enjoyed a period of relative peace. Team 7 continued to hone their skills, facing challenges that tested the strength of their bonds and the principles they had embraced. However, as shadows crept back into the world of ninja, the tranquility that had settled over the village proved to be fleeting. Reports of rogue ninja, bandit clans, and mysterious disturbances on the village outskirts hinted at a looming threat. Team 7, ever vigilant, gathered in the Hokage's office as Hiruzen addressed the growing concerns. The signs are ominous, Hiruzen remarked, his brow furrowed with worry. We cannot afford to underestimate the potential threat. Team 7, I need you to investigate and gather intelligence on these disturbances. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, their resolve unyielding, nodded in agreement. The village, their home, needed protection, and they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As Team 7 ventured into the outskirts of the Hidden Leaf village, they encountered signs of a growing coalition of rogue ninja and bandit clans. The once peaceful villages along the borderlands now trembled under the influence of a dark force that sought to challenge the stability of the Hidden Leaf. The trio, guided by the principles of the will of fire and the legacy of their village, navigated the challenges with a sense of purpose. Each encounter with rogue ninja and bandit leaders provided clues to a larger conspiracy that threatened the very foundation of the Hidden Leaf. In the heart of a dense forest, Team 7 uncovered a meeting ground where representatives of various rogue factions convened. The air crackled with tension as Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura observed from the shadows. The leader of the coalition, a mysterious figure shrouded in a cloak, addressed the assembly with a voice that sent shivers down the spines of those present. The time has come to challenge the Hidden Leaf. Our combined strength will crush their defenses, and the village will crumble. Naruto, his eyes narrowing with determination, whispered to his teammates, we need to find out who's behind this and stop them before they can harm the village. Sasuke, epiizing the situation with his Sharingan, agreed. The coalition is organized, but they won't be prepared for us. Let's gather intelligence and report back to the Hokage. With a shared nod, Team 7 prepared to infiltrate the coalition's meeting and uncover the mastermind behind the brewing storm. As Team 7 infiltrated the coalition's meeting, they faced a series of challenges that tested their stealth and strategic prowess. The rogue ninja and bandit leaders, unaware of their presence, continued to discuss their plans to destabilize the Hidden Leaf. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura moved with a synchronicity that spoke of the bonds they had forged through countless trials. The will of fire, the guiding force that had shaped their journey, fueled their determination to protect the village. In the heart of the meeting ground, the mysterious figure in the cloak revealed themselves a formidable ninja with a dark agenda. Their voice echoed with a cold certainty as they addressed the assembly. The Hidden Leaf will fall, and we will rise to reshape the destiny of the ninja world, the figure declared, their eyes reflecting a malevolence that sent chills through the hearts of those present. Naruto, his fists clenched, whispered to his teammates, we need to take them down and find out who's behind this. Sasuke, his Sharingan ablaze, added, be cautious. This opponent is different from the ones we've faced before. As Team 7 engaged the mysterious figure and the coalition forces, a fierce battle unfolded. The forest became a battleground where jutsu clashed, and the fate of the Hidden Leaf hung in the balance. Naruto, channeling the strength of the 9 tails within him, unleashed a torrent of chakra that sent shockwaves through the battlefield. Sasuke, with the power of the Sharingan, countered the coalition forces with a calculated precision. Sakura, her medical ninjutsu providing crucial support, guarded her teammates from the onslaught. The mysterious figure, however, proved to be a formidable adversary, their techniques shrouded in darkness that resisted conventional attacks. In the midst of battle, the figure revealed a chilling truth: they were part of a larger organization with a vendetta against the Hidden Leaf. The village, they claimed, was built on secrets and deception, and it was time to expose its darkest truths. As the battle reached its climax, the mysterious figure unleashed a devastating jutsu that forced Team 7 to retreat. The coalition forces, emboldened by their leader's declaration, dispersed into the shadows, leaving behind a trail of uncertainty. Back in the Hidden Leaf Village, Team 7 reported their findings to the Hokage. The revelation of a larger organization with a vendetta against the village sent shockwaves through the village leadership. Hiruzen, his expression grave, said, "This threat is more organized and determined than we anticipated. We need to prepare for the worst. Team 7, your efforts to uncover the truth are commendable. But the battle for Konoha has just begun." Naruto, his eyes reflecting a mixture of determination and concern, declared, "We won't let them harm the village. We'll find out who's behind this and put an end to their plans." Sasuke, his voice measured, added, "The village is our home. We'll defend it at any cost." Sakura, her gaze unwavering, affirmed, "We need to be prepared for whatever they throw at us. The Hidden Leaf is counting on us." The Hokage, acknowledging the gravity of the situation, said, "Gather your strength, Team 7. The battle for Konoha waits, and the secrets that threaten the village must be unveiled. The will of fire burns within each of you. Let it guide your actions." As Team 7 set out to face the looming threat, the Hidden Leaf Village braced itself for a conflict that would test the strength of its protectors and the principles that had guided them through generations. The battle for Konoha had begun, and the fate of the village hung in the balance. The Hidden Leaf Village, shrouded in a sense of anticipation and foreboding, prepared for the impending conflict that threatened to unravel the stability it had enjoyed. Team 7, at the forefront of the village's defense, delved into the heart of the mystery that surrounded the organization with a vendetta against the Hidden Leaf. Hiruzen, the third Hokage, convened a meeting with the village leaders to discuss the unfolding threat. The atmosphere in the Hokage's office was charged with tension as maps and scrolls depicting the village's defenses lay spread across the table. "The organization that opposes us is well coordinated and driven by a deep-seated vendetta," Hiruzen remarked, his eyes reflecting a mixture of concern and determination. "Team 7 has uncovered the presence of a mysterious figure with ties to a larger plan." The village elders, seasoned by years of leadership, exchanged grave glances. The legacy of the Hidden Leaf was at stake, and the impending battle would test the strength of the village and its protectors. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, their resolve unwavering, listened to the Hokage's briefing. The will of fire burned within them, a flame that guided their actions and fueled their determination to protect the village. Hiruzen continued, "To face this threat, we must understand its roots. Team 7, your mission is to gather intelligence on the organization's motives and unveil the secrets they seek to expose. The fate of the village depends on it." The trio nodded, acknowledging the gravity of the task ahead. The legacy they carried, the will of fire and the principles that had shaped the Hidden Leaf demanded that they face this new challenge head-on. As Team 7 ventured into the heart of the mystery, they encountered ancient ruins hidden deep within the Land of Fire. The architecture spoke of a time long past, and the air hummed with a chakra that resonated with the sage-like power. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura navigated the ruins with caution, guided by the intuition that whispered of a connection between the ancient structures and the organization's vendetta against the Hidden Leaf. In the heart of the ruins, they discovered a chamber adorned with murals depicting a sage with distinctive features: spiky hair, a cloak with red markings, and the ability to wield powerful chakra. The trio recognized the figure as the Sage of the Six Paths, a legendary figure from the village's history. "This place is ancient, and these murals depict the legacy of the sage," Sasuke observed, his Sharingan narrowing with focus. "There's a connection between the sage and the organization targeting the Hidden Leaf." Naruto, his eyes reflecting a mixture of curiosity and determination, added, "We need to uncover the truth behind this legacy. It might hold the key to understanding the organization's motives." As Team 7 delved deeper into the ruins, they discovered a hidden chamber that held an ancient tablet. The inscriptions on the tablet revealed the existence of a power, the ricken chakra, that could reshape the very fabric of the ninja world. Sasuke, reading the inscriptions with a sense of urgency, explained, "The ricken chakra is said to be the source of the sage's power. It grants control over life and death, creation and destruction." Naruto, his eyes widening with realization, muttered, "If this power is what the organization seeks, it could have dire consequences for the village and the entire shinobi world." Sakura, her voice filled with concern, said, "We need to find out how this power is connected to the Hidden Leaf and why the organization believes it poses a threat." Back in the Hidden Leaf Village, Team 7 reported their findings to the Hokage. The inscriptions on the ancient tablet hinted at a power that surpassed the understanding of even the village elders. Hiruzen, his expression grave, said, "The ricken chakra is a force that could reshape the destiny of the ninja world. We must uncover the organization's motives and prevent them from obtaining this power." Naruto, clenching his fists, declared, "We won't let them harm the village. We'll face whatever challenges come our way." Sasuke, his gaze fixed on the Hokage, added, "The organization's vendetta is rooted in the legacy of the sage. We need to understand their perspective and find a way to prevent a conflict." Hiruzen, acknowledging the complexity of the situation, said, "The legacy of the sage is tied to the village's history. To understand the organization's motives, we must explore the depths of our own past. The Hokage revealed a hidden chamber within the village archives, where scrolls and artifacts dating back to the time of the sage were stored. The ancient text spoke of the sage's teachings, his vision for a world free of conflict, and the chakra that he wielded. As Team 7 delved into the archives, they uncovered the philosophy of the sage, a belief in the coexistence of the tailed beasts and the creation of a world where individuals could transcend hatred and live in harmony. The sage's teachings formed the basis of the village's values, but they also held the potential for great power. Naruto, his eyes reflecting a mixture of awe and understanding, said, "The sage believed in the power of understanding and unity. If the organization sees this philosophy as a threat, we need to find a way to show them that our strength comes from embracing these ideals." Sasuke, studying the scrolls with a keen eye, added, "The ricken chakra is a double-edged sword. It can bring about great change, but in the wrong hands, it could lead to unimaginable destruction." Sakura, her voice filled with determination, affirmed, "We need to confront the organization and find a way to prevent them from obtaining this power. The legacy of the sage is a testament to the strength that comes from unity and understanding." As Team 7 prepared to confront the organization, the Hidden Leaf Village braced itself for the battle that would determine the fate of the ricken chakra. The air was thick with tension as the trio, accompanied by elite ninja from the village, set out to face the looming threat. The organization, aware of Team 7's efforts, had gathered its forces in a remote location. The landscape, devoid of life, mirrored the gravity of the impending clash. As the two forces faced off, the mysterious figure from the ruins emerged once again. The air crackled with an otherworldly chakra as they addressed Team 7 with a voice that echoed through the desolate landscape. The ricken chakra is the key to unlocking the true potential of the ninja world. The village's history is built on secrets and deception, and it's time to expose the truth, the figure declared, their eyes ablaze with a malevolent power. Naruto, his eyes reflecting the teachings of the sage, responded, "The legacy of the sage is about unity and understanding. We won't let you harm the village or disrupt the balance of the ninja world." Sasuke, his Sharingan activated, added, "The ricken chakra is not a weapon to be wielded recklessly. We'll stop you and prevent this power from falling into the wrong hands." Sakura, her medical ninjutsu at the ready, affirmed, "The hidden leaf is built on the legacy of the sage. We'll protect that legacy and ensure that the village thrives." The battlefield became a maelstrom of chakra and jutsu as Team 7 clashed with the organization's forces. The mysterious figure, wielding the power of the ricken chakra, proved to be a formidable adversary. As the battle reached its climax, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, drawing on the teachings of the sage, united their strengths to face the organization's leader. The air resonated with the clash of powerful jutsu, and the fate of the ricken chakra hung in the balance. Back in the Hidden Leaf Village, the Hokage monitored the battle through a network of skilled sensors. The village elders, observing the unfolding conflict, held their breath as the destiny of the ninja world played out on the battlefield. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, with the teachings of the sage guiding their actions, faced the organization's leader with a determination that surpassed even their own expectations. The battle became a testament to the strength that came from embracing the legacy of the Hidden Leaf. As the dust settled and the echoes of battle faded, the organization's forces were thwarted and the mysterious figure retreated into the shadows. The ricken chakra, a force that could have brought about great change, remained safeguarded within the village. Team 7, exhausted but satisfied, stood at the forefront of the battlefield. The Hokage, acknowledging their efforts, said, "The legacy of the sage has guided you through this conflict. The will of fire burns bright within each of you." Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, their gazes fixed on the horizon, exchanged glances. The battle for the ricken chakra had been won, and the teachings of the sage had prevailed against the forces that sought to disrupt the balance of the ninja world. In the days that followed, as the Hidden Leaf Village returned to a semblance of normalcy, Team 7 reflected on the lessons learned during the conflict. The legacy of the sage, intertwined with the will of fire, had become a guiding force that shaped their journey and the destiny of the village. Hiruzen, observing the growth of his protégés, gathered them atop the Hokage monument. The faces of their predecessors looked down upon them, a testament to the enduring legacy that had guided the Hidden Leaf through countless trials. "The battle for the ricken chakra has tested your strength and resolve," Hiruzen remarked, his eyes reflecting a sense of pride. "The legacy of the sage and the will of fire have prevailed. The Hidden Leaf is in your debt." Naruto, his gaze fixed on the village below, said, "The legacy we carry is not just a burden, it's an honor. The teachings of the sage have shown us the path to a future filled with understanding and unity." Sasuke, his Sharingan deactivated, added, "The ricken chakra remains safeguarded and the village is protected. Our journey is far from over, but we'll face whatever challenges come our way." Sakura, her voice filled with gratitude, affirmed, "The Hidden Leaf is our home and its legacy is our responsibility." We'll continue to protect it just like those who came before us. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the Hidden Leaf Village, Team 7 stood together atop the Hokage monument. The legacy of the sage, the will of fire, and the bonds forged through trials and triumphs became a beacon of inspiration for the generations that followed. Hiruzen, his presence a silent reassurance, watched as the legacy of the Hidden Leaf Village continued to shape the destiny of the ninja world. The will of fire, a flame that burned bright within the hearts of its protectors, illuminated the path toward a future filled with hope and unity. In the wake of the battle for the Ricken Senin chakra, the Hidden Leaf Village embarked on a period of healing and reconstruction. The echoes of conflict lingered, and Team 7 found themselves at a crossroads, grappling with the aftermath of the organization's vendetta. Hiruzen, the third Hokage, summoned Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura to his office. The atmosphere in the room was charged with a sense of reflection and anticipation for the journey that lay ahead. The village is on the path to recovery, but the scars of the recent conflict run deep, Hiruzen remarked, his gaze fixed on the trio. Team 7, your actions have protected the Hidden Leaf, but there is a lingering question that we must address. Naruto, his expression earnest, asked, what is it, sensei? Hiruzen sighed, a weight of responsibility evident in his eyes. The organization sought to expose the village's secrets and claimed that it was built on deception. We must confront the truth of our past and, if necessary, seek redemption for any wrongdoing. Sasuke, his Uchiha stoicism intact, nodded. The village's history is intertwined with the actions of its leaders. If there are secrets that need to be revealed, we'll face them head-on. Sakura, her voice filled with determination, added, the journey of redemption is not just about confronting the past. It's about shaping a future where the Hidden Leaf stands as a beacon of justice and transparency. Hiruzen, acknowledging their resolve, continued, your mission is to investigate the organization's claims and uncover any hidden truths within the village's history. The journey of redemption is a path that demands courage and honesty. The will of fire must guide you. Team 7 delved into the archives once again, this time seeking answers to the questions that lingered in the aftermath of the recent conflict. The scrolls and records held within the village archives became a repository of the Hidden Leaf's history, both its triumphs and its shadows. As they pored over the ancient texts, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura discovered accounts of past conflicts, political intrigues, and decisions made by their predecessors in the interest of the village's survival. The village's foundation was built on sacrifices and choices that, at times, strayed from the ideals of the sage. Naruto, his eyes scanning the scrolls with a mixture of curiosity and concern, muttered, the village has faced its share of challenges, and its leaders had to make tough decisions. But if there are secrets that threaten the village, we need to bring them to light. Sasuke, bepising the historical accounts with a discerning eye, added, the journey of redemption requires us to confront the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. Only then can the Hidden Leaf truly stand as a symbol of justice. Sakura, her gaze unwavering, affirmed, the will of fire is not just about protecting the village from external threats. It's about ensuring that the village's legacy is built on transparency and accountability. As Team 7 continued their investigation, they uncovered a series of decisions made by past leaders that had been shrouded in secrecy. The motives behind these actions were complex, driven by a desire to protect the village from internal strife and external enemies. Back in the Hidden Leaf Village, Team 7 reported their findings to the Hokage. The revelations about the village's past raised difficult questions about the balance between protecting its citizens and upholding the principles of justice. Hiruzen, his expression grave, said, the journey of redemption is not a simple path. It requires us to confront the shadows within our history and make amends for any wrongdoing. The village's legacy must be built on honesty and accountability. Naruto, determined to uphold the values of the will of fire, declared, if there are mistakes in our past, we'll face them together and ensure that the village learns from them. Sasuke, his voice measured, added, redemption is not just about acknowledging past mistakes. It's about taking steps to rectify them and forge a future where the village stands as a paragon of justice. Sakura, her commitment unwavering, affirmed, the journey of redemption is a collective effort. We'll work together to build a future where the Hidden Leaf is a beacon of transparency and integrity. Hiruzen, acknowledging the strength of his protégés, said, your resolve is commendable. The journey of redemption is not an easy one, but the will of fire will guide you. The Hidden Leaf must learn from its past to shape a future free from the shadows that threaten its legacy. In the days that followed, Team 7, guided by the principles of the will of fire, sought to address the lingering questions about the village's history. They engaged in discussions with village elders, historians, and even individuals who had been directly affected by past decisions. As the trio delved deeper into the complexities of the village's past, they faced resistance from some quarters. The shadows that had long veiled certain aspects of the Hidden Leaf's history resisted the light of scrutiny. Naruto, unwilling to be deterred, reached out to individuals who held key pieces of information. His ability to forge connections and inspire trust became a crucial asset in unraveling the mysteries that surrounded the village's past. Sasuke, with his discerning intellect and unwavering determination, pieced together the intricate web of decisions made by past leaders. He sought to understand the motives behind these actions and discern their impact on the village's present. Sakura, with her keen insight into human nature, navigated the delicate balance between accountability and forgiveness. She advocated for a future where the village learned from its mistakes and built a legacy based on transparency and growth. As Team 7 faced challenges and opposition, they remained united in their commitment to the journey of redemption. The will of fire, a guiding force that transcended individual concerns, fueled their determination to ensure that the Hidden Leaf's legacy was built on a foundation of justice and accountability. One day, as the sun dipped below the horizon and cast a warm glow over the Hidden Leaf village, Team 7 gathered atop the Hokage monument. The faces of their predecessors looked down upon them, a silent reminder of the legacy they carried and the journey of redemption they had undertaken. Naruto, his eyes reflecting a mixture of determination and reflection, spoke, "The journey of redemption has been challenging, but it's necessary for the village to move forward. We've uncovered the shadows within our history, and now it's time to bring them into the light." Sasuke, his gaze fixed on the village below, added, "The will of fire demands that we confront our past and make amends for any wrongdoing. Only then can the Hidden Leaf stand as a symbol of justice and integrity." Sakura, her voice filled with conviction, affirmed, "The journey of redemption is an ongoing process. We'll work together to ensure that the village learns from its mistakes and builds a future where transparency and accountability are paramount." Hiruzen, observing from a distance, felt a sense of pride in his protégés. The journey of redemption, though arduous, was a testament to the strength of the will of fire and the enduring spirit of the Hidden Leaf. As Team 7 stood together, overlooking the village, a sense of continuity and growth filled the air. The legacy they carried, intertwined with the principles of justice and accountability, became a beacon of hope for the generations that would follow. The Hidden Leaf village, shaped by the efforts of its protectors, embarked on a new chapter, one where the shadows of its past were confronted, and the journey of redemption paved the way for a future built on honesty, integrity, and the unwavering commitment to the will of fire. As the sun set over the Hidden Leaf village, casting a warm glow that embraced the landscape, Team 7 stood atop the Hokage monument. The faces of their predecessors looked down upon them, their stoic expressions a testament to the enduring legacy that had guided the village through countless trials. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, their gazes fixed on the village below, felt a sense of accomplishment and responsibility. The journey of redemption had unveiled the shadows within the Hidden Leaf's history, and now it was time to forge a new era, one built on transparency, accountability, and the principles of the will of fire. Hiruzen, the third Hokage, approached the trio, his presence a blend of wisdom and reassurance. "The journey you've undertaken has brought the village to a crossroads. The legacy of the Hidden Leaf has been tested, and now it's your responsibility to shape a new era." Naruto, his eyes reflecting a mixture of determination and humility, said, "The village has faced its shadows, and now we have an opportunity to build a future where honesty and justice prevail. The will of fire will guide us." Sasuke, his Sharingan deactivated, added, "The journey of redemption has shown us the importance of confronting our past. Now, we must ensure that the village learns from its mistakes and grows stronger." Sakura, her voice filled with conviction, affirmed, "A new era begins with a commitment to transparency and accountability. We'll work together to forge a future where the Hidden Leaf stands as a beacon of integrity." Hiruzen, acknowledging their resolve, said, "The Hidden Leaf is on the cusp of a new era, and the responsibility falls upon your shoulders. The village looks to you as the guardians of its legacy." In the days that followed, Team 7, accompanied by village elders and advisors, initiated a series of reforms aimed at fostering transparency and accountability. The village leadership acknowledged past mistakes and took steps to rectify them, ensuring that the legacy of the Hidden Leaf was one of growth and resilience. Public forums were established, where villagers could voice their concerns and contribute to the decision-making process. The once shrouded aspects of the village's history were discussed openly, fostering a sense of understanding and unity among its inhabitants. Naruto, with his charismatic leadership and ability to connect with people, played a pivotal role in bridging the gap between the leadership and the villagers. His journey from an outcast to the protector of the village became a source of inspiration for many. Sasuke, utilizing his strategic mind and political skills, implemented reforms within the ninja ranks to ensure that missions and decisions were guided by principles of justice and fairness. The Uchiha prodigy's commitment to accountability became a driving force in reshaping the village's future. Sakura, with her medical expertise and insight into human nature, worked on healthcare reforms that prioritized the well-being of the villagers. She also spearheaded initiatives to educate the younger generation about the principles of the will of fire. The Hidden Leaf Village, once shrouded in secrecy, now embraced a new era where openness and honesty were valued. The journey of redemption had transformed the village into a symbol of resilience and growth. As the reforms took root, the Hidden Leaf faced a new set of challenges. The delicate balance between transparency and security required constant vigilance, and Team 7 found themselves at the forefront of navigating these complexities. Reports of rogue ninja and external threats tested the village's commitment to justice and integrity. Team 7, guided by the lessons of the Will of Fire, addressed these challenges with a sense of responsibility and a commitment to protecting the village. One day, as Team 7 gathered in the Hokage's office to discuss the ongoing reforms, a messenger arrived with urgent news. A neighboring village, facing internal strife, sought assistance from the Hidden Leaf. Hiruzen, his expression grave, addressed the trio. The village looks to us for guidance in their time of need. The principles we've embraced, transparency, accountability, and justice, must guide our actions. Naruto, his resolve unwavering, said, "We'll lend a helping hand, but we must also ensure that our actions align with the values of the Will of Fire. We can't compromise on the principles that define our village." Sasuke, his gaze focused on the mission ahead, added, "The neighboring village is in turmoil, and our assistance may be crucial. However, we must approach this with a commitment to justice and the well-being of all." Sakura, her voice filled with determination, affirmed, "The Hidden Leaf is not just a protector, it's a symbol of hope and integrity. Our actions will shape the perception of our village in the eyes of others." As Team 7 set out to assist the neighboring village, they encountered a complex web of political intrigue and internal conflicts. The principles of transparency and accountability, while noble, faced challenges in a world where shadows still lurked. Naruto, with his innate ability to connect with people, engaged in dialogue with leaders and villagers alike. His charisma and genuine concern for their well-being facilitated communication and paved the way for understanding. Sasuke, utilizing his bipidical skills, delved into the root causes of the conflicts and proposed solutions that addressed the underlying issues. His commitment to justice guided the decisions that aimed at fostering stability and unity. Sakura, with her medical expertise, tended to the physical and emotional wounds of those affected by the conflicts. Her compassionate approach earned the trust of the villagers and emphasized the importance of empathy in resolving disputes. The mission, though challenging, became a testament to the principles that Team 7 had embraced. The Will of Fire, a flame that burned within their hearts, guided their actions and shaped the path toward a future where justice and integrity prevailed. Back in the Hidden Leaf Village, as Team 7 returned from their mission, they were greeted by a changed atmosphere. The reforms initiated by the trio had taken root, and the village stood as a beacon of resilience, openness, and growth. Hiruzen, observing the impact of their efforts, said, "The journey you've undertaken has not only transformed the village, but has also set a precedent for the entire ninja world. The principles of the Will of Fire are now a guiding force for all." Naruto, his eyes reflecting a sense of fulfillment, replied, "The Hidden Leaf has embraced a new era, one where transparency and justice prevail. Our journey is far from over, but the legacy we carry has become a guiding light for the generations to come." Sasuke, his gaze fixed on the village below, added, "The journey of redemption has shaped not only the Hidden Leaf, but also our own growth. The principles we've embraced will continue to guide us in the challenges that lie ahead." Sakura, her voice filled with gratitude, affirmed, "The Hidden Leaf is not just a village, it's a testament to the strength that comes from embracing the ideals of the Will of Fire. Our journey has become a part of the village's legacy." As time passed, the Hidden Leaf Village thrived in its new era. The principles of transparency, accountability, and justice became ingrained in the village's culture, shaping the actions of its leaders and inhabitants. Team 7 continued to play a pivotal role in the village's growth. Naruto, now a respected leader, focused on diplomatic initiatives that fostered unity among the ninja villages. His ability to bridge gaps and build alliances became a cornerstone of the village's foreign relations. Sasuke, as the head of the Anbu, worked tirelessly to ensure the security of the Hidden Leaf. His commitment to justice and accountability within the ninja ranks became a model for other villages to follow. Sakura, as the head of the medical corps, pioneered advancements in healthcare and education. Her efforts not only improved the well-being of the villagers, but also emphasized the importance of compassion in the pursuit of justice. Hiruzen, having observed the growth of his protégés and the transformation of the Hidden Leaf, felt a sense of pride. The journey of redemption had paved the way for a new era, one where the legacy of the Will of Fire continued to shape the destiny of the ninja world. As the sun set over the Hidden Leaf Village, casting a warm glow that embraced the landscape, Team 7 gathered atop the Hokage monument. The faces of their predecessors looked down upon them, a silent reminder of the enduring legacy that had guided the village through countless trials. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, their gazes fixed on the village below, felt a sense of continuity and growth. The journey they had undertaken, the journey of redemption, had become a part of the Hidden Leaf's legacy, a story etched into the fabric of its history. Hiruzen, observing from a distance, knew that the will of fire would continue to burn bright within the hearts of the village's protectors. The legacy they carried, forged through trials and triumphs, would shape the destiny of the Hidden Leaf for generations to come. As the night sky unfolded, revealing a tapestry of stars that glittered above the Hidden Leaf village, Team 7 stood together, united by the principles that had guided their journey. A new era had dawned, and the legacy of the will of fire burned on a flame that illuminated the path toward a future filled with hope, justice, and the enduring spirit of the Hidden Leaf. So this part ends here. Alright, that's it for today's video guys. Let me know in the comments section how was the story, and also don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I will meet you in another video. Bye bye.